Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween, by the way. It is Halloween for everybody, obviously watching the video after the fact. It's Halloween today. So we're celebrating, of course, with a little bit of Alan Wake. I had to pick out the perfect shirt, and I went with the immaculate combination, Scooby Natural. So if you've never watched Supernatural, you should. That's a problem, and you should watch all 15 seasons because it's totally worth it. But they have an episode, they call it Scooby Natural. It is where the guys basically get sucked into an episode of Scooby-Doo. Plain and simple. So I had to bust out the ultimate ghost / demon fighting team, Scooby-Doo, and the Supernatural team. We got Scooby-Doo the complete series on Blu-ray. It's absolutely amazing. And we got my little, one of the few things that Loot Crate has ever truly done for me, and it is Baby from Supernatural. That's what they call the Impala. And I got my little, my Sam necklace, all that good stuff. So we're gonna hop into Alan Wake. First off, it did not save. Right here, all this, I had to get back to this. Also, I had to do it like 3 times because I had music, like horror music, just on loop. It would not stop. Like the music was just blaring loud and it was just looping. Like I got to this point and it was just, music was just looping. Reload the checkpoint, had to I had to cut the game off and then have the whole game load over because I was like, okay, loaded checkpoint, that normally gets rid of all glitches. The game is like, okay, you know, that was weird, let me fix this. Didn't happen. Reloaded the checkpoint, went in, did the same thing. I'm like, okay, close the game, turn it back on, everything was good. So fortunately, we are good to go. Hopefully everything's fine in terms of all of my idiotic connections and all that junk. I do believe I officially figured all that stuff out. It did shut off like 1 time before I started. Camera froze 1 time before I started. So we shall see. Hopefully it's good though, because it's Halloween. Oh. Did that just show up or was that there though? Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That one's gonna be a little tough.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Okay. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. I assume that that's referring to Alice and Barry meeting Mr. Scratch. Because that's my big thing. Those are like the 2 big things. It's like obviously the actual Alan Wake side of things. He's canonically been trapped for 13 years. Alan Wake's American Nightmare is canon.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt hanging in the air.
Max Payne.
A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level. Overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Okay, so I didn't mention this last time. Like obviously I was geeking out, you know, Max Payne, but I mentioned it before, basically at the beginning of the last episode. How I was like, oh man, it sounds so weird because it's like it's Max Payne, it's Sam Lake's current face. It's not PS1 graphic or PS2 graphics. It is current day technology. Sam Lake's face, James McCaffrey's voice. And it's like, it's Max Payne, but it's not Max Payne. And just like the way he was speaking was so different. And then he does the full on Max Payne voice. And it's like, man, it's just it's the slight, you know, he's a voice, he's an actor. But, you know, for me, it's like, wow, it's so cool. Like the variations on it all. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Oh. Didn't I walk all the way back here and I wasted all that time? Oh, man. That's not what I meant to do. I wasted all that time walking back because I'm assuming I already went through this. Yeah. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work. I felt like we read that somewhere else too. Also, I put things on the thing. Finally. Wait. Always had a vivid imagination. But this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Oh, that's cool. It goes on like... I assume that says Parliament Tower. Oh, that's cool. It's infinite. It would be super cool if it was like you could see another version of you, like kind of walking through the like through the bars and stuff. That'd be really cool. But I believe we are officially good. I mean, obviously he wants us to go out and we're gonna head up to
The station had changed. I was closer now.
where are we gonna do? Don't stop. Was that there? I don't remember those being on before. I forgot you have to actively be looking. All right, we'll just take it. I mean, might as well.
Parliament Tower.
I also just
Our home in New York.
realized,
Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
can I take this too?
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I can, but it doesn't do much. Oh, this is like in it. Okay, it is an invisible fifth one, so it counts 4, but you can go up. So I want to see if I can pull this thing off, because it was just about impossible before I realized what in the world I needed to actually do. So I'm going to try to get the echo that was up here, which I think was up this way. Pretty sure it was there. Oh, so far, there we go. Find Alice. Now, so this is what I was saying, like before we walked up here. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna make it where we can get attacked now, because they did in the tunnels. So now it's like, hey, you've been attacked already. You can, we can attack you anywhere now. Okay. All right. We can't go any higher. Oh, there it is. Good Lord.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
Cool. It's a cold day in hell. Alright, I got the one thing I wanted. Creepy. Now, if he grabbed me, that would have scared the crap out of me. Would have been a great scare, but that would have scared the crap out of me. Because they could attack me over there. Oh. I don't know if she put the gun down. You can't can't really holster it, like he just holds it. I was gonna go into my complaints again, like, man, I really wish I could just have him just look a certain way, and like get a shot of his face, but not just him running. Photo mode. I do love that the bulb stays lit when you have a bunch extra on you. I think that's a really cool feature. Because I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, it's possible that that was also like a weird glitchy thing that we were dealing with, but it seemed very intentional that it would stay lit up if you had a bunch of them on you. And maybe it was a way to be like, hey, you have a buttload of these, so, you know, you wouldn't just be, you know, swapping the places out. You'd actually, you got a bunch. Like, you got light to spare.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you?
Dang.
Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
We would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower?
This sounds
Sure she
like
really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan.
but it,
Dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
I mean, it's weird. It did kind of sound like him. Like Tom has a very different voice. I would assume it's not actually Scratch on the phone the whole time. That would be interesting. But I was like, man, it's weird. It kind of sounds like Alan to me. But it makes sense that it would be Tom. Okay. Man, I cannot wait to get some pictures here. Not what I was expecting. The dark place. Parliament Tower.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
I mean, it wouldn't be a real version of her. Elevators. I mean, like you said on the phone, the whole point of him being there is that she escaped. Like that, I mean, that was the whole point of like the very first game, is that she got trapped and he ended up breaking out, and he had to switch places. And for a long time, Alan Wake's American Nightmare was the thing, you know, Haunting Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Classic camera. I'm excited because it's going to be their actual.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
I was gonna say their actual apartment. You know. Although I will admit that gave me some
Alice.
very big Max Payne vibes. Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
I don't know if we ever came in their bedroom in the original game. I'm sure we did. Actually, well, hold on, let me see. Oh, this is totally different. This is a completely different apartment. This is not where this was not what it looked like in the original game at all. This place is effing huge. I mean, I guess Parliament Tower was a different place that they used to live. I thought it was going to be their apartment, like, from the first game. Part 1. Okay.
Alice's memory card.
Probably missed some dialogue by not actually going to the camera first. I also just realized that I have my heat on because it just went off. It just dawned on me my heat's been on this whole time. Video art says dock on multiple screens. Focal point of the dark place. Let's give it a look-see. Definitely feel like I missed like a sentence or something. Sentence and a half. That doesn't make any sense. It would just be 2 sentences. But I wonder if that's the original actress. I would just instantly assume that it is.
Photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing.
Hold on.
We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Okay.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots.
I wanted to get like the ring on his
Created
back.
covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other.
Just realized I did something I forgot to talk about.
Then Alan hit a block.
Things got a little rough.
I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
Ooh, chills.
We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
That shouldn't do
Got
that.
violent.
That light flashing
It was
flashed on
Alan.
this chair.
And yet, it was a monster.
Is this gonna end up being a door or something? That's interesting, because that should not have happened. That was weird.
He always did have anger in him.
It's funny how any random glitch could totally just be a part of the game. Like, I just don't know.
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
That is so weird.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her.
The art of
Why?
Alice Wake. Cool.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place. To look for a way out.
There's the symbol.
The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Oh, that's very fascinating. More connection stuff is going through my brain right now because the door had the symbol on it, and that makes me think of the Ocean View Motel from Control. And okay, that's a really short part when you think about it. All we did was walk from the body to the hotel, and that was about it. I guess technically it was even shorter than that because it started by saying the haunting was the thing, and that's the same song they played last time. Fascinating. But the door had the spiral on it, and that's from the Ocean View Motel in Control. You go to the motel, and then there's all these doors with all these symbols on them, and one of course was the spiral, which was a reference to Alan Wake. And I always wondered, it's like, oh, you know, like what would happen if you went through that door? And it appears as though potentially the door directly led to the writer's room, which is a very fascinating thing because I don't know if that means that counts as the dark place or not. Also, there we go. DLC stuff or early stuff, whatever. I got her the red coat. I gave her the Oh Dear Diner sweater.
Okay,
Also, Alan
let's
had the
recap
black
what you
suit on
told
the
us
whole
so far,
time,
Alan.
instead of like his
The
normal
past
outfit.
13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Speaking
It's
of
like
dark,
New York, but
like
it's not New York. And can be
yeah, it's dark for you
reached from
guys,
the
it's
bottom
dark
of
for me.
Cauldron
Like this is
Lake,
like
but it's
pitch
not
black.
really under the lake. And after all this time,
Black.
you've managed to get out.
Darkness.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger, Mr. Scratch, or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days.
How appropriate.
You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
yes, last time it didn't happen all at once.
The shots
The
of
story
him
came true bit
look
by bit as it unfolded.
legit real.
And that
Like
dark
I think
presence
it's
was
like
still
the
bound
level
to the
of
lake.
darkness where you can only see like a little bit of his
I
face.
stopped it before
Like
it got the ending.
his
it wanted.
face and like his clothing
Before it broke
legit
free.
look just like it's like another one of just the actual shots. Like it's
There's still
crazy.
time.
It's definitely because of
Brings
like
us
the
to your
darker
magical
lighting.
light switch.
The clicker.
But holy crap.
Magical doesn't quite cover it.
The graphics
Scratch
look
wants
good.
it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is
His shirt
holes.
every time it cuts to like the full shot, his shirt is like
like
spreads out like just a little bit.
forgotten dream.
Them in this unison sipping.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours.
So many theories
What
in
I
my
want to
brain.
know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place.
Many questions here.
Out and escape somehow.
Mabel.
With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you.
I don't know what the deal is with Kick, but Kick just been dropping the ball lately. Every single time I stream, like the last 3 or 4, basically all of Alan Wake, this junk has just been effing up. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. And now we're back with Saga Anderson.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch.
I just want to see how far he tracks.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he
I think I
hiding
probably could have
something?
had it if she was still talking to him. Probably could have got the shot without her turning around. Like, there you go. Oh dear diner. And I could be wrong, and I think people mentioned this before. I'm pretty sure this is a reference to Max Payne because it looks like Mona Sax's outfit from Max Payne 2. I mean, it's the same color. She had like just a regular leather jacket. It wasn't like a full deal, but that's what it reminds me of. 100%. I'm like, when I first saw it, I was like, huh, it's not really Mona Sax, but it's kind of like a slight reference to it. At least, at the very least, it's just like the exact same color. And it's a remedy thing. So many things are intentional. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that has to be in reference to Mona Sax. So we'll wear it for a little bit, but I think the Oh Dear Diner thing works a lot better with her regular jacket. I'll read some of those later.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe.
Oh, that's cool.
The dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch.
Much better sweater, I gotta be honest.
Where is he now?
Plus I like blue
A
more than
cloud
red.
of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Fascinating. Oh, okay. Boo. Why did it make it seem like I had something new? That was weird. I don't feel like I need to actually read those. More Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Is something wrong with her? Oh, okay, she does have her gun there. I'm like, I was so confused for a second. Like, can't say I understand all this, but if Wake is telling the truth, then his magic light switch is the most tangible lead. Let's start there. Call of the Tree is in possession of the clicker. I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. The story. Oh, I forgot you have to press up.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why
And
couldn't it have
stuff
been
is
a romance?
just flickering in the background. It's crazy. Whew, I have a lot of stuff here. Wake wrote a book in the dark place called Return. Scratch edited it into a horror story. The story events are slowly coming true. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. How does story change reality? There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Excuse me. According to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How? Why? Wake was in another world that entire time. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. See, this one seems easy, which I like. Wait, what does this say? Faster. I really thought that would be in rules. Okay. Dark place.
Think.
I'm thinking. Don't insult me. Okay. I guess that's fair. I don't know. It would make sense that light is effective against the dark presence too. I just assume that this is going to do that. Wallet areas are safe from the dark presence and the taken. Scratch and the dark presence are interchangeable. Story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. That's funny. That means the effect isn't immediate. There's still time to fix this. Fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. So whatever you write in the dark place becomes reality? It can't be that simple. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Okay. That only gives us 2 days to stop this. Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. A magic light switch. Where do I even start with that? Some other strange reality. The dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place. The page called this area an overlap. I would assume this goes here. Page describes the overlap being related to the dark place, where Wake was. I aimed at the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. Holy crap. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. Fascinating. Just to get this one done real fast. I wish you could just do a full zoom out, because if you're down here and you zoom all the way out, it doesn't just like capture the whole thing. You still have to like go up, and I wish you didn't have to do that. And this is Cauldron Lake, so I'm still missing 2. Ain't that something? Murder at Cauldron Lake. Case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Case closed. I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The floating around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a rider missing for 13 years at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. The cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. I would assume this goes here. Alright, I'm dumb. I thought for sure it's like followers of Scratch, who's involved. That seemed like the perfect thing to me. I figured it wouldn't go there, but I'm like, hey. Cult working for / with someone. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? Alright, that must be it then, because there would literally have to be something there in order for us to see it. Remember about the clicker and shadow gateway.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Bang, bang. Oh, okay. That's fair. Let me do this real quick. Standing inside the trailer, they also do. Where's the clicker?
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
I wonder if the trailer is going to be the same trailer.
It's all on the
part.
page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's story via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Awesome. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Oh, do I just... That's it.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
Fascinating. Very fascinating.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Huh. The last draft of Initiation had brought me to my writer's room, but not the one where I was writing now. A different reality, a different time. I had died in the end. Again, the dark presence had killed me, but something had changed now. My memories of what had happened were not eaten away. There'd been another manuscript there. The title page read, Return. Had I written it, but then forgotten about it? It felt important. It was important. Television. Okay. Can I just walk out the door? I can't. I guess that means I sit down.
I would write a new draft of Initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight
This is crazy.
Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten.
We sing.
I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald
This
of
is
Darkness, but I like to call this next
crazy.
section the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do
Sam
what we
Lake hitting
always
a
do, we'll
jig.
chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna switch back. I'm gonna play a Saga because we went through an Alan Wake portion, so we're gonna swap it out. We're gonna play a Saga for a little bit. Now we're in like this weird amalgamation of the game where it's like, I get to just pick. Look at that ornate shotgun. Very cool.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them.
Dang, I was wrong.
I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Fascinating. Quite fascinating. All right, so we're gonna play a Saga. I assume we can't. So, yeah, okay.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
I know I mentioned it before, but I love the fact that they're giving him all of his different outfits. Like, that's... I just love that.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
All right, cool. But I love the attention to detail because that's something.
Welcome to Coffee World, which is Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to choose.
We're just gonna watch it on TV.
Hello and welcome to Coffee World.
Audio is quite different, but we're gonna watch it here. I'm gonna get a donut stick. Enjoy.
Friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our own Deer Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express.
Wow, they did a double take on the hat. That's funny.
Local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Warrior Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We
Hank Hill approved.
you Jawa great time.
Camera was freezing like mine. All right, that was great.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
His neck is attached to his shirt. Like when he leaned all the way down, there was like a little bit of like a lump there. Also postcards for 50 cents.
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
You always accept the complimentary thing unless it's so egregious you can get a better complimentary thing. Those are the rules. FBI. Oh, hold on a second. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. If I remembered where we saved, because it's really weird about that, I would quit to the main menu and switch just to see. Did I read this? I think I read this one already, but just in case. Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors, focused on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult, similarities, commonalities, and methodology. I definitely read this one. Part of series, find out name of good coffee from diner. Why is it so dark in here?
It won't open.
This is the dude sitting in the dark playing pool. Or I thought this was the place where it had pool. Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic. But what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult, burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast, a musical, a rock opera. Oh, there's a page. Two pages. Okay. Were these here the whole time? I don't want to go through all of them. At least not as far as doing it on stream. I'm going to do it on my own time. I'm probably not going to do it for all of them.
Inside the trailer at the outskirts
all of them?
of Watery.
Maybe I will at some point, and we'll just go down the list and just like watch everything I found.
In the hands of the cult of the tree.
I'm gonna cut off this stupid loud heat.
Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Shorter than I thought. I mean, I guess technically the extra stuff was on the front end of that compared to the back end. Why wasn't that there before? Brian Vallis is a coach in the cabin. Puzzle. That's a pretty good paint job. Nice detail. That foil lining. Someone put in a lot of effort. Nemo from the author of Rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
FBC created the rhymes. Research to see if nursery rhymes have the power to affect future. Question mark. Weird. The period when the rhyme was completed. Seems like it would just go here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. 3. Whoa, that's way more. That's way more dolls than I was expecting. I was like, what are you, like 3 more? How many Bright Falls? All right. And who made these? Okay. Okay then. He remembers writing many pages when in the dark place. If Wake is the origin of the pages, then no cult connection, unless the cult is working with Scratch. Background case. Case solved. Oh, that's interesting. I'm very curious. That's not what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do at all. I'm curious what we need for this. All I can read is he was reborn out of hate. Guess that's something we can find out in a little bit. Looks like a nice sized tub there. It's got the... That's just the regular thing. I was about to say it's got the jets. That's just a thing. I'm like, what is that? Alright, time to drive. We're driving to the trailer park. Unless there's more random stuff to do.
Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Ghost hunters.
Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about.
Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Thought that was going to be longer. I was going to take a bite of my donut stick, but okay.
And boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought...
One dude sounded like he was having an orgasm. Hickory teriyaki. Oh my god.
Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No. Lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't...
So you didn't try the jerky? Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu.
That don't sound bad. That sounds pretty good.
Salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio?
Oh man, classic old man voice.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious.
Oh man.
So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee
That just got interesting.
Chin up because that sun shines right around the corner. Pat Main signing off.
That got very interesting at the end. So now we have another person that may have died in some way, shape, or form, and someone else remembers them being dead. Granted, I know he was the old guy and he literally could not hang up his own phone, which is extra wild, but it's Bright Falls. He could be right about that one. You know, the old gods of Asgard, they were in the nursing home too. So yeah, that's fascinating. He's like, yep, that's the dead one. And he hates teriyaki. So many questions.
I can't wait to hit the haunts. We should check the town out first. You know, do research, interview some locals, get the feel of the place.
Not before I find my frickin' EMF reader.
Okay. We got any random stuff popping up? Okay. That looks like a no. Locked door, screw. We're gonna check that out real quick. I don't know if that means I can pick up a screwdriver. I would assume it does, because it would be weird if it was telling me that there's a door that needs a screwdriver. Is that not the same woman that was, she has like the same hairstyle. She has the same hairstyle as the woman on taking pictures. What's happening over here?
Hey, how's it going?
I thought it'd be more dialogue than that, admittedly. Excuse me.
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. I'm a beer to the rescue.
Like an asshole. I love the string.
Bring out your inner Wolverine with I'm a beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Alma Beer. Alma Beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In
These
the
are amazing.
sauna, using your beer can to hide your big belly from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad if it's intentional.
I can respect that.
Alma Beer, your Finnish drinking adventure.
I love that the text is like cut off on the TV. Unleash your inner Wolverine. That was cool. I didn't mention this before, but another thing that I really enjoy about this is that they have a lot of like extra Finnish stuff in this. So like the guys, you know, saying a lot of Finnish phrases. I think that's super cool because of course, the, you know, for anyone who doesn't know, Remedy is in Finland. So it's super cool that they're able to put more of like their culture into it, because there's not a lot of games that have a lot of Finnish stuff in it. So I think it's kind of cool.
Interested?
In everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun.
Why does it sound like it's so?
Deer theme.
It seemed like it was so far away just from that one weird angle. Okay, let's check. Why is it? Okay. I don't know why it starts off like way over there.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Oh, so I still have his heart. I mean, I guess technically I do. It says used, but I still have it. Also, this doesn't come up in used, and I'm very curious what that means for us. Like, where's that gonna go? Can't go in here.
It's not opening.
Where does that start? All the way over there. So I guess that just means that I need a screwdriver. All right, I guess that's what it was telling me.
Hello, how's it going?
Doesn't look happy. Does not look happy. What? It's a fancy looking mug though.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. I recommend a slice of pie with some coffee. You can't go wrong with that.
I don't think that's the lady from the first game either. That's one of those little things where it's like there's some like random characters that pop in for like half a second where I'm just like I can't remember who that is.
Hey, how are you doing?
Setter is better.
Ooh, lobster. Weekend seafood buffet. The buffet includes jumbo shrimp, I love that. Salmon, love it. Oysters, various different crab legs, absolutely. Sea bass, crawfish, swordfish, scallops, and much more. Honestly, all I need is jumbo shrimp, crab, and lobster. That is That's literally it. That's all I need. Oh, we got dogs. The little small town home. Okay.
This can't be the right way.
Crafty ideas. Well, it's now too sunny for me to read the rest of that. Oh, hold up. We got something.
I know. What was she even doing out there? And at that time of night?
She was what? Digging at what? I'm telling you, that woman's not all there.
Cool shades. Okie dokie. Right now, oh, I'm like, this guy looks like he's peeing, but I guess he's putting the poster up. See if we got more weird people.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! What will become of my birds now? Where will they go? Who will feed them? Fly away, find a happier place. Go while you still can.
Let's see if she gets mad. Oh, I guess she was already expecting us to do that.
What about old Margaret? Where will I go? Who will I look after when all my little friends are gone?
He looks like he's playing Bejeweled, but I guess he's getting some pictures or something. He's just gonna push me out of the way, I guess.
Too late for my birds. Too late for me.
Not as weird as last time, of course, with the weird unison people and the guy literally just reading a book upside down, which was definitely something. It was not not what I thought she was gonna do. So definitely not as weird as our first trip. So crazy to see all this stuff. Like, you can just walk around, it's nice and calm. It's, what are they doing? Oh no, we talked to them already. You know what? I wonder. God, I wish I wasn't so curious. Okay. My spider senses are starting to tingle a little bit, and I wonder.
How many times
Think they might be
do I
the
have to
FBC.
tell you? She's gone missing.
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
Cool. Something else I saw that I missed from watching someone else play. Ooh. Sorry. I could clearly read that. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Guess who's that sink is disgusting. They should be ashamed of themselves. I hate when I go into a restroom and it looks like that.
I can't force it open.
I mean, my God. No, that's probably why he's standing in front of the mirror. He's just like, look at this disgust. There's like shit on the walls. He's stunned. That's why all he can do is stare down at the sink and stare at himself and just think, wow, this is where I am. This is the restroom of the sheriff's station. Totally don't look that bad though. Rest of this, disgusting.
Make sure to write down that he's never done this before. He always comes home right after work, or at least calls to let me know he'll be late.
A lot of missing people popping up. I would assume that's cult based.
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found. I bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid.
Oh, hold up. Things. Not that I really need them. I'm like doing an insanely great job with this. Do 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 boop. What the F? Oh. Oh do do do. Yeah. Wow, God race. Actually, I think this is where, yeah, that's where we saw our first TV show.
It doesn't
There's
budge.
also the, not locker rooms, the actual spot where they put everybody. Here it is.
This guy, I don't like it. It's staring at me.
This is also different dialogue. If we came here the very first time, there would have been a cop in here.
Turn it away. Turn it away.
Okay, we can't even try to open that door. That's cool. So you walk in, you get different dialogue. It's just like the people being here. It's, different dialogue if we choose to explore. We get a little bit of extra stuff. Hello.
Hey there.
Okay, not as suspicious as I thought. Everybody looks suspicious to me. I don't know what's going on. Oh, cool.
We've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock designer
$36.
Terry, how are you today? Hey there, Pat. You're enjoying
That's, I don't know why that looks so funny to me. I'm eating my donut stick. Let's listen to the show. And this barking effing dog.
The pleasure's all mine, Terry. Now, I hear you're doing something special for Deerfest. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm crafting a selection of custom basswood cuckoo clocks, but the real special sauce is when it's cuckoo time and you're expecting a bird to pop out for a chirp. Out comes a big old deer.
Well, that's just neat.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Real neat. That's gonna have the tourists tickled pink. And I hear yourself.
I legit cannot focus. No, these aren't the radio shows. I forgot. Every time I do that, I think it's for the radio shows, and I always forget. Crap. All right.
I'm just, geez, Pat, I'm sorry to tell you this. I thought you heard Wendy's dead.
Oh boy, that's a strange joke you're playing there, Terry.
No, it's. I'm sorry, Pat. You know all that FBI business. Wendy was one of those bodies they found.
Well, that's just not possible, Terry. Wendy stopped by this morning with 3 flavors of beef jerky. She brought me the smoked hickory and the teriyaki and
The smoked teriyaki? Hickory teriyaki?
I'm real sorry, Pat.
What was that other one? She was just talking about this just hours ago. Smoked hickory, teriyaki, and... Hickory teriyaki. Thanks, Tapio. It's just a bit of a strange joke, Terry. Did Yako and Elmo put you up to this?
Pat.
Well, somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure. Terry, thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see those Deerfest cuckoos at the market. Wendy will be there with her beef jerky as always, and we'll be back after this.
Very fascinating. Oh, caught it. That effing dog was so loud. Like, it legit was distracting me. I could not pay attention enough because it was so loud.
Gotta remember where to buy stuff for taco night. Hot sauce, extra hot.
I like
Show
her.
Pete who's who.
I like her.
Hello.
Very interesting. He says Wendy came by a few hours ago. Guy says Wendy's dead. He said Wendy died from the current stuff that just happened. So even with him being like, no, she is dead, even his timeline is different from the old guy's timeline, where he was like, oh yeah, she died a long time ago. So she was like the 2010 stuff for the old guy. And then Terry was just like, hey, she died. Like the FBI stuff that's going on right now, she's one of the bodies that was found. Which could match up, all things considered, with the Dark Place and, you know, Alan coming back, Nightingale coming back. There could be people that don't even make it out of the Dark Place, or don't even make it out as far as, you know, leaving Cauldron Lake or anything like that. Or heck, they could just be killed in the Dark Place and then their bodies just pop up. That's possible too, I would imagine.
Yeah, Anderson.
But that is interesting.
I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea?
Very
Going on your
interesting.
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
So I imagine we're gonna run into.
The page placed me in a trailer somewhere.
We're gonna
in
run into the guys.
I should ask around.
Local girl.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
I'm curious what that's gonna end up doing. But I imagine we're gonna run into. Was it Vika and Nemo? Fresh fish.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
So the sign, by the way, when we came into town, it said America's Little Finland.
Well, they say being old is just a state of mind. I'd like to give them a piece of my
Ooh, a
mind.
lighthouse. Only Alan Wake can make me excited. Like, oh, a lighthouse, that's got to be special. Like, I don't care. Why would I ever care about a lighthouse? But an Alan
Water
Wake
is
lighthouse?
Definitely quaint.
Good to see ya.
Sammy's catch of the day. Fresh out
Have good fish
of
here.
Cauldron Lake. She's not wrong. It is definitely quaint. Like, oh, this junk looks run down. Like, this is his business. Granted, tons of things can be run out of a trailer, really. I mean, people live in trailers. You can run a business out of a trailer. I've seen houses turned into insurance, you know, agencies, so it happens. You can change anything into anything, really.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Okay. It's just a boat just kind of chilling over there. Like,
Mind giving me a hand in helping out?
that's far away.
I'm supervising the work.
And?
And it's super.
Like, it definitely, you know, she was nice. She did say quaint, but it's 100% like, let's see, fishing rules. Do not feed the fish. No catch and release. Cook what you catch. That's interesting. No catch and release. Cook, what'd you catch? Stella missing from Georgia Street. Last seen Thursday evening wearing a pink collar with rose gold buckles. Interest to Stella. Stella Luna, Looney Tune. Very friendly, not aggressive. If seen, please call Kevin at 555-9786. Thank you. Stella!
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Yeah, that one will. That's a real knee slapper. Valhalla Nursing Home. Okay, okay. Phone booth.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Impeccable. Impeccable standing. So I like half floods all the time. What, shotgun shells? Yes. Also, I really like playing this without having the stuff in the bottom of the screen. Like it actually does work. And if I need to check my health, I just do that, which I should probably just go ahead and I only got one anyway. Might as well go ahead and. Oh, I guess I just can't do it. Oh, that's odd. You can't even heal. Car and boat mechanic, getting your motors running since 81. Carrie's garage. Carrie, I presume. This is gonna be a weird thing to randomly reference here. This guy, can't explain it, reminds me of the dude from the Warriors that does the come out and play thing. Can't explain why. Doesn't really look like him. Not really. If you've seen the Warriors, you know he does not actually look like that. But for some reason, that's what popped into my head when I saw that guy. I don't know why. He reminds me of the dude from the Warriors. Can't think of his name, but he reminds me of that guy. Ooh, what is this? A motorcycle gang. These motorcycles are pretty nice. I knew it.
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years.
Fascinating.
This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the cult?
What is that? Oh, it's the actual amusement park.
I thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
I need to find a specific trailer in town.
Every effing time I play this, I'm just like, I can't tell what's real.
I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that.
Oh.
It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident?
Oh.
I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality.
Isn't that something?
Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun.
What the hell is that
real
noise?
news until recently.
That's it, just recently.
Right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest.
Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So...
That was weird that it said skip when I pressed X.
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera.
Really?
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor.
Wears many hats.
Check them all out.
Oh, stupid chair falling down.
Profiling may move the case forward.
We can do that in a second, though.
Was humanity really meant to cross this river? Or any obstacle for that matter?
That is not a cigarette.
Flooding did this?
Huh. Okay. So we got a lot of new questions. She's like, you know, hey, did the dark memories rewrite the story? But man, that seems so simple. But the fact that I'm still not 100% certain about the Alex Casey thing, they're like, oh yeah, I was like, he just happens to have the same name. Does he? Does he though?
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
Does he?
Things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
It is genuinely hard to tell. That's perfect. It's genuinely hard to tell fact from fiction right now, because I do not know.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
I mean, parts of it make sense that it could be the story that's doing it. You know, on the trailer park where I supposedly lived, calls me his funniest resident. Which parts are false? Which, if any, are real? Finally, someone appreciates my jokes. But seriously, what kind of life did I live here? Rose recognized me in the diner at Bright Falls. Says I moved away after Logan died. Logan is not dead. But what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. The trail of the cult. Imo Koskela is the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park.
Trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Yeah. Okay. Imo was certain that I used to live here, that I owned a trailer here, that I'm a member of the community. They really think I lived here. This is unnerving, but at least I can exploit it to get inside this trailer.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Alright, so I want to listen to this because it's dialogue. But before we end up following the trail, we're going to go back because that place.
What am I paying them for? Guess they're busy. Ay, Vito. Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing.
Thing?
Yep. Must be busy at the park.
These are off-peak hours, Jaakko. They're just slacking.
Okay. So we're going to do this because the door was open, so we'll probably get some dialogue. Check out the interior in general anyway, just to see what's what. But I do like the gloomy, overcast nature of this place. Oh.
Hello.
Interesting.
Do you have a
'cause-
second?
Well, no, the old gods aren't here anymore. Never
long
mind.
time and no see, Miss Anderson.
Follow the keys.
Thor and Odin are not here.
Yeah.
They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Although that makes it seem like they
No, I wanted
still
to
live
ask you
there.
about something
So
else.
that's cool.
Do you live around here?
Very cool.
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
Oh. Latte.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Okay, let's check this out. Muerto, just kind of thrown in at the end there. Potentially names of developers, people that worked on the team. Is this Watery's own Nessie? An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it was captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depth of the water, or an elaborate prank? A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature, or a submarine relic from a Cold War era? A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion, or a fearsome monster out for blood? These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at Bright Falls Record after one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. This titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at the Bright Falls Record invite all our readers to a naming competition. That's a classic way to get some readers in. What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda? I like that. So just because of Fairly Odd Parents. Shelly the Sea Monster? That's not bad either, but I like Wanda more. Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as the story unfolds. Welcome to Coffee World. Whoops. A one-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Imo Koskela. I'm going to get that right. Koskela? At some point, I'll be able to say it real fast, but Imo Koskela, who, with help of his brother Jaakko, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Imo a few questions about Coffee World. Imo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages, and right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all the rides, thrills, and excitement you could ask for, and of course, lots of delicious, fresh coffee, both hot and ice. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas. An idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalize Watery. Great. Oh, I thought the song was ending. I was going to say, great song. Build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for out-of-towners. The out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Well, that's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is, of course, a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic, and the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee, at least, I bet. Yes. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hold up, one more thing. Even though I assume it's just going to be that, yeah. Moose Fest meets Suimi Hall. At least I'll come over here so we're looking at it. Raffles, karaoke, and skits. Maybe there's a translation in here. There is not. Blugi? Kuverpusti? Kajlan Piraka? Come on. We're gonna go with that. Probably wrong though. Oh. Alti and the janitors. That's cool. Oh, we get the shoebox too. Oh. Oh, this is the extra stuff. So apparently it only comes to Saga and it doesn't go to Alan. That's odd. But yeah, this was the thing where I was like, would the coffee mug have been there? It would have. That was actually a part of the game. I don't need any of this. That would be cool to have, but stick with the no.
Such
Excuse me. Stick with the natural game items. Not that it's been that tough anyway. I probably could have played it on a harder difficulty. I could play most games on a harder difficulty, and it is what it is.
Excuse me. Do you know where?
Artie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
She knows my name. What is your name? I can't read that. Unless I'm utterly insane, I swear it looks like her name is also Rose. It is. Rose Marigold. Oh, well, that's actually her. I'm crazy. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so when she's not working at the diner, she's working as a nurse. Wait, it's funny. I was gonna say like, who is this talking to me? She looked pretty cute. She does. She does. You guys seeing this? He's frozen. He was definitely moving before. He is frozen in time. There he is, Thomas Zane, Tom the Poet. A terrifyingly strange dive into the dark depths of an artist's mind. A pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness. Thomas Zane as the diver. Barbara Jagger as the dark presence. Cynthia Weaver as the Lady of the Light. Emil Hartman as the assistant. Written and directed by Thomas Zane, based on a novel by Alan Wake. Oh, there it is. A dark place. A dark place and not a lake production. That's funny. The Dark Doppelganger and the Art and Life of Thomas Zane. Guest lecture by the president of the Bright Falls Film Society, Thomas Emerson. Discussing Zane's early career in Finland, his artist commune in Bright Falls, his lost work, Tom the Poet, his mysterious disappearance in 1970. Playing his own dark double in his films, the poet, the writer, the diver, Thomas the Rhymer. 24th of November 2023, Badri Sumi Hall. Huh. Very interesting. There he is. I'm having a great time with these glitches. Spider-Man had a bunch of glitches in it. This has the glitches, like he just froze in time. I think he's moving at super speed right now, which is absolutely amazing. Because yeah, I think he's I'm not entirely certain, but we're gonna go. Had a good time, enjoyed the glitches. Rose does actually look pretty cute. Oh, that's good, we got the map. That was definitely a fantastic trip. Oh, and I missed some stuff. What is something else? Look at this. See, this bathroom looks nice. I mean, that's dirty, but it's not nearly as bad as the actual sheriff's office. Oh, sweet. Much better. It's even got a plant. It's got flowers. That's not just a plant, it's got flowers. This place is way better. Okay. Okay, so the bus was just for these two people, because obviously Ati is here on his own. Rose is a nurse. This lady's just here, maybe working, because no one's behind the counter, so who knows. What? Okay, hold on. I missed it again. Maybe, okay, maybe. No. Maybe it's just the fact that I didn't go over the stuff. Nope. Granted, I didn't go over either of these either. Alright, that was it. I guess I have to remember to do that because that's gonna drive me nuts. Who is this?
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is
Interesting.
Beer. Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself.
His feet are white.
You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Oh
Have you heard
man,
of Pat's radio show lately? Yeah, I feel
that
like
was
he's losing his
wild.
grip on reality.
I don't care to listen to pointless jibber jabber. Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
This dude does not want to talk. He was like, I also heard silence is golden. Wow. That's crazy. It's actually funny that he said that because in Spider-Man...
Oh, sure is nice out here by the water.
Nice and quiet.
In Spider-Man, I stopped to listen to some random people talk to each other, and it was the weirdest conversation ever. Like, the dialogue did not make a lot of sense, and they just kept talking. It was like they just had random dialogue, and they were saying some weird stuff where it was just like, it was something about, like, the dude was like, you know, hey, can you help me out? Or it's like, you know, I'm not really gonna be helping you out anymore. And he was like, yeah, okay, sure. It's like, all right, I'm done talking now. And I was like, this conversation is really weird. Like, the conversations were supposed to end, but then they just kept like going over and over, and it was super weird. It was like, man, that's not very nice. It was like, yep, okay, yep, I'm finished with this. Like, they were genuinely just like, oh, hey, Last of Us Part 2. But it was genuinely like the weirdest conversation where it's just like, okay, I'm done talking now. Like, and the dude flat out said that, and it was like, this dialogue is weird. Why did they put this in here? Because I just stood there for a while. That's also how I found out that random people actually speak Japanese in Spider-Man. Like, if you're just listening to the random people,
There's Coffee World.
the NPCs
Need
and
to
their
get across the
dialogue,
river.
there's like a random woman in there that's just speaking Japanese. Oh, I thought she pulled out her gun for a second. Ooh. Okay, well, that's not a gun. That's not a gun. I was thinking if that was there, then maybe that meant we come back at night. Okay. Oh, actually, if I can, yeah, I was just about to say, actually, if she did that, that means I can. get to shooting. But it's still pretty bright out. That doesn't mean much, but that could have been a mistake. Oh, there's blood. Probably not a mistake.
FBI,
Ooh.
show yourself.
Fast. Let me just make sure I got some time here. All right, I still got like 2 hours of space. I was about to say, oh, yeah, not even covered. I hope I didn't waste those bullets. Was it R1 to just no? Ooh, okay. Oh crap. Oh, double crap. Oh. Ooh. So, whoa. Jeez. So once I'm able to actually like fight this dude. Yep, almost got him, I think. Yeah, but hold up. Ooh, didn't think he'd do that.
More people turning into Taken.
Crap, I'm out of
Is this
ammo.
the cult?
And I got
Or
more.
the story. Or both.
Okay, so when I shot before like doing the whole little fighting segment, I was aiming like this and then I hit the button and I was trying to do that and she did like a hip fire, which I think was just a mistake. Oh, that's interesting. That was just like a weird thing that wasn't supposed to happen where I clearly wasn't aiming anymore. And she shot like from the hip. That's a weird little glitch. Also, the dude splitting apart is from Alan Wake's American Nightmare. They had an enemy that you had to keep splitting apart over and over again until it was like super duper weak. Okay, we got a whole little section here. Guess we can loop around this way. But it was like a large enemy and then it was split into two, and then I think it split down to 4, and then once they were separated into like 4s, you could actually kill them naturally. But that was cool to bring back. They didn't have axes though, at least not axes that you could throw. I don't think they had axes at all. I think they had claws from what I can remember. But that was cool. That was definitely
box.
That was definitely an American Nightmare flashback. Nice. I found another dead Taken over by the radio tower. Looked like it was bashed to death. There was a lunchbox and some weird knitting by the corpse too. I took care of the body, but that's the 3rd one this month. Everyone keep your eyes peeled. We need to find this guy and let him know the cult of the tree means business. Huh. Interesting. Maybe it's possible that they don't actually work for Scratch. Ooh, well, let's read about Watery.
What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, Sisu.
Hey,
These
great
days,
movie.
Sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns.
That blurry screen is kind of messing with my
Only the
eyes.
most tenacious stubbornly remained, dug in, parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. It was coming fast.
The note inside talks about dead taking lunchboxes, knitting. Interesting. I'm really curious how much more of Bright Falls we get to explore. Well, we still have the door right outside the hotel. I was like, there's a ton of extra stuff there. Why not drop down? An interesting little spot. It's cool that it's daytime too. I mean, it's foggy, of course, so you still get that spooky factor, but hunting shack, watery. But I really like the fact that you can, oh man. Whoopsie. They have these in the first game too. I feel like it's a lot faster. Oh, come on. Oh man. I'd be really screwed if I needed this. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Wow. That was astonishing. I got it right at the bottom, directly underneath, directly right above it. Well, that's crazy. Manuscript. Actually, since the game is saved, I'm gonna do this real fast because I don't think that's some crew. Yeah, you can't do it in this. So I'm gonna exit out. And I'm going to switch her costume because I actually like her jacket better. There we go. So it's like you go with the default. You can instead go with this. I also do like the fact that if you do this, you see less of the actual jacket. Or not the jacket, but the sweater. I think that's cool. And we're probably going to stick with that. There it is. Okay, I was like, wait. So, gotta stick with the dark suit. Full John Wick style. And then these are the differences, by the way, for what you will barely be able to tell. But default, pre-order. Also, this list is super weird. Like, it's select, like right now, I have it selected for the digital deluxe version of the shotgun. For some reason, it shows the regular version. I'm hitting left and right. And then eventually that X loaded in and it finally like registered that I was moving it back and forth. So it already has what I have selected. That's obviously what the line is, but it's a very odd menu because it doesn't just do it. Like it's weird. It's like it takes a minute. So something that I noticed that I thought was very odd. It's just like a weird issue with the game, I guess. Use a hand flare. One division cases strike out this. That got really bright. That's not a bad jacket. That would be a cool random costume. One, two, three. We're missing 4, 6.
There's another cult stash.
Hey, if you take the crossbow out, put it back in the stash when you're done. P.S. I changed the code, as asked. Okie dokie. So, 3 numbers. 257. That one was much easier. Unless I'm wrong. I'm wrong. 752. All right, hold on. Let's see. I thought it was much easier, but it's still a puzzle. Oh. 213. Okay. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, that actually has 2 in it. So 6. Well, if I was adding, that would be 10, so that wouldn't work. Oh, there's 2 2s. I didn't realize that. Obviously, the answer staring me in the face. I just don't get it yet. Because I thought it was simple. I was like, okay, you know, it's the ones with the arrows. Then I was like, oh, maybe you count the arrows? But that's not right either. Not 213. It's not. What was that? 257. You can't. It's not addition. I mean, it would be weird. I could do subtraction, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense. 0. 0, 3, 4. Okay, I didn't think that would be the answer. That was just me randomly like subtracting. Oh. Be 0, 4. 4. Highly doubt that's right, but let's give it a shot. Okay. That would have been really cool if I figured it out and that was the actual answer. Let's see. That looks creepy. It's like the water bumper cars. I haven't done that in forever. Like, I mean, like a flashback. I think I've literally only done that one time in my life, and it's water bumper cars. You like the little boats. I said, don't fall off the ledge. Okay. Well, let's figure this junk out. We got 2 with 2 arrows. We got a 2. We got a 3. Oh, wait. There's no way that's right. Okay. All right. So it's not the blank ones. Two, 3. Okay. There's something. There's 1. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of them total. 2 shows up twice, and we don't get 6. So you have 1, 2, 3. We don't have 4, or 4 or 6. And that has 2 arrows. That has 1 arrow. That has 3 arrows. It's not the ones without arrows. Unless I'm stupid, and because I did put in like 231 or something, yeah. Okay, had to be sure. Had to be 100% sure, because I'm like, what if? What if? We're gonna be here. I gotta be honest. I gotta do it. I have to solve this. So I'm gonna throw in some random music. Oh, God, I love the Code Veronica. Honestly, I think the Code Veronica theme might be my favorite save room theme. I just think it sounds really good. I've always thought Code Veronica had some amazing themes, because they have the other thing that plays. Oh, they have a whole Ferris wheel and everything. It's an amusement park right over there, and I'm stuck with this effing thing. One, two, 3, 5, 7. 2 has 2. 5 has 1. 7 has 3. Wow. Oh, that was so obvious. God, I'm dumb. Puzzles. If you aren't wearing the mask, this does not belong to you. It belongs to me now. Shut up. I may have kind of skipped between dimensions for half a second there, but it's mine now. Belongs to me. Cool. And we also have a new weapon, so we're gonna just take this bad boy. Silent hunting weapon, low recoil. Bolts lodge into targets and deal high damage. Yeah, we'll make it here. Oh, and now I can take these for myself. That what? Wow, that was some real distance on that one. Cool. Pretty soon I'm actually gonna need to use the shoebox. That's definitely let's quick save that for sure. All right, I got 3 spaces left. A decent chunk of ammo. Okay, it's a 1 out of 50. I'll use my 1 bullet, and then I will switch to my shotgun. Wow, I can't believe that was so tough. Okay, no, that just leads all the way back around. Sorry, she's wearing a different jacket. She's wearing like an overcoat over. Ooh, shouldn't have done that from so far. An overcoat, I would assume, over her FBI jacket. This has to be close enough. I'm gonna shoot him specifically in the crotch. Uh-oh. Ooh, he actually got me with that. Ooh, he got me bad with that. Dang.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Got me good. Let's go. Yeah, crazy. So you get multiple outfits in the game. Had to make sure I had it on me. Can't believe he actually got me with that crap.
We watch in the grim.
Dang. I mean, it is Well, they are strong like that. That tension is no joke. That's why people have to put them down like that. For in case anyone would ever wonder, like, man, you know, why do people put them face down? It's not. I mean, technically, it's because it's easier, but you have to do it. If you have a crossbow gun that's like that powerful, you have to do that. You have to put that bad boy down and you put your foot on it and pull it up, because the tension is quite real. I can't walk over here. Okay, invisible wall. I like the midday spook fest. This is nice. Like, it's gloomy, but you know, the sun's technically still out. Like, the sun's right there. You can even tell where the sun is, but it's still slightly gloomy, and so you can still be attacked. Yep, we're gonna check this out first. Easter eggs.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Hi, hero. I think a few pieces of paper from my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these stashes, but I don't know which ones. I posted some online and they're getting pretty good reviews, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. Do I finally have enough for this? Oh, I definitely have enough. Bow and bolts. Hold the fire button to draw the crossbow further for increased damage and a straighter arc. Okay. Fire 2 bolts before needing to be reloaded. Bows large enemies will attract bullets fired near them. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let's go with some classic upgrades first. Lower and auto fire, definitely don't need that. Increase the magazine. This is the one I wanted. Yes, let's do that one.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
That's super cool. I absolutely love that. We get Alan Wake stuff as a part of our upgrades to explain the unnatural phenomenon of bonus damage or faster guns. That's cool. Granted, increased reload speed is simple. You're faster. That one seems simple. So, but that's really cool. Kill an enemy to restore health. The amount of restore health depends on the strength of the enemy. I'm not gonna lie, I should have came to the shotgun first. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blind, or knocked down. That's probably gonna be my second upgrade. I think that's what we're gonna go for next. Cool. Handgun ammo. Thank you. Okay. An apple, just shoes on the bench, backpack. This just makes me think all these people just died. Ranger cabin. Flooded for now, but you can still see the light. This looks amazing and creepy, by the way. Oh, cool. I love how it registers from this distance. It's just a little too deep for us right now. So we'll come back to watery later. I was about to say, I guess I should probably be careful walking around here. Yeah. I was about to say, there's no way we're about to get into one of these, right? Also can't walk around. That's also sad. I'm very curious how this is about to go once we actually get to... Oh, my bad. But I'm gonna try to knock this into the water though, because of physics, and I don't have a choice. Yes! Into the infinite void of non-splashing waters. Cool. Wasn't it one thing? Okay. I was trying to like do, oh, there it is. I was trying to do the quick turn. I count that as a success, by the way. We did that. That was good. We're like right next to the park and there's nobody here. Who's gonna pop? Gonna hate these. I would shoot them, but I don't want to waste the ammo. Open daily store. Okay. Quick save here. Very fascinating.
Hello?
Coffee
Anyone
world.
here?
Yeah.
Nope. Did they get out? Did the Taken get them?
Fresh Pot gift shop.
Or were they
Open
turned
10
into
a.m.
Taken? I'll need to get the key to the trailer park myself. Ilmo
Cool.
said the key is kept in the gift shop safe.
And I would not mind some delicious buttery popcorn. Nice. Nothing like a good creepy carnival. Even if it's based on coffee. Park rules, no littering, no spilling hot coffee on yourself or others. We are not liable. Don't feed the wildlife. Don't pet Mocha the moose. He bites. And always have fun.
Locked.
I was about to say, let's see if it's even open.
Need something to jimmy it open with. A list of maintenance work.
Well,
A
let's see.
screwdriver.
Okay.
Huh.
Hey, the screwdriver. Hey, the lock is jammed again. I forced it last time with the screwdriver, which has disappeared again. Put shit back where you use it, when you use it. Log maintenance 62723. Coffee World entrance sign defaced. Cleaned with detergent wax sign. Should be good until someone tags it again tomorrow. Victor 7523. Slow roaster pod is stuck. Won't swing. I hit it with some WD-40. Seems good for now. Yako. Fallen tree near Ladle Lagoon. Should probably call the tree guy. Chainsaw to remove, keeping the wood. Yako. Several burned out bulbs on percolator. Replaced and ordered more bulbs. Stewart. Squeaking on Ladle Lagoon car B. Tighten the bolts. Less bad now. Yako. Percolator control panel jammed. Remove front with screwdriver. Found a penny in there. Question mark. Exclamation point. Stewart. Case board. Time to solve the case. Oh, that's probably not what I need to do. Nope, wrong one. Wrong case.
Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key.
Ooh, would you look at that? Get inside the gift shop. Imo said someone would help me, but there's no one here. Looks like I'll need to find my own way. Percolator? The name of a ride. Maybe? It's also a word used in a really catchy song.
Using screwdrivers to break into gift shops isn't exactly standard procedure.
Worth a try, I guess. Even a screwdriver can be a key if you try hard enough. Well, I say we hit the slow roaster first. Also, we are really exploring like the whole thing. You get the whole park. Another stash.
One of those cold boxes.
Only striped cups. Okay. Hmm. 7-1. Damn, we really gotta wait for this thing to come all the way around. Alright, let's do this real quick. Even though I'm just assuming a very random order right now. Well, we got 7. Yep, that's a 1 and a 4. So 7, 1, and 4. I don't know what the arrow there means. Trial and error, baby. Do not take what is not yours. We're gonna take it. It's ours now. Cool. Love the random red light out in the distance. We're sorry. This toilet is temporarily out of order. What the fuck? All the toilets are out of order. Get your shit together. That's funny. Also, a very weird angle on that too. Like everything else is just like head on. This is like the one thing where it's like a super cinematic angle where it's like off to the side. It doesn't just zoom right in. Because you can clearly see that. You could just... it could have just zoomed right in. Like that doesn't make it any easier to see this. Like you can see what the fuck and all. You could probably tell that that says order. But it's like, I don't know, surprisingly cinematic angle. Okay, let's get into the spookiness. This is a great chapter to play on Halloween. We're at the coffee carnival. Time for the percolator. Oh, okay. Understood. This is like the one time I think I actually need to use a board. Yep, okay. Making sure it's actually in the right spot. Which means once we get this, then it's really going down. Wasn't expecting an item. I actually came to try to do that.
Jesus! Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee.
Have a beautiful day.
Why is it laughing like that? That's old school tape recorder too. It doesn't even make sense that that would even go off. Okay. Tin can toss. 3 tries. 5 fallen cans equals 1 prize. Didn't even move. All right. At least those popped. Ooh, I was going to say, ooh, I don't even have bullets to reload with. I should not have done that. And the game just... Okay. Double okay. Oh, crap! Ah, would have got me with that. There better not be more. There's more. Oh, I can shoot the thing. Dude, what the F?
Oh,
Shell shock.
That was one hit. Jeez. Okay. What is my health at? My health is excessively low. Okay, I guess it makes sense.
Okay then.
Got him. Whoops.
The locals knew.
Wow. Denied. Cool. Oh, you can't go in here either. Yeah, I really did that to myself. Granted, I feel like I'm really bad at dodging. Because I feel like I get hit quite often where I'm like, all right, I got it. And then they hit me when I'm like, I got it. I dodged. And that is just not true. Where the heck is the actual screwdriver is the question. Where art thou, screwdriver? I guess that just means it's not actually there. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Because that is a great weapon.
Where have you been all my life?
Oh wait, isn't that? It looked like the mechanic dude. Okay. Oh. I tried meleeing. I'm just gonna stop doing that. Like, I'm just not gonna bother with that anymore. More warnings inside. People must break into these fairly frequently. There was a crossbow inside, better in my hands than theirs. The note inside talks about dead taking lunch. Oh, that's the one I read already. I wonder if that means I already missed one. Because if it shows up second, I would assume that that means there's one that I already passed. And then for some reason, this is still saved for later, so there's something that I don't have just yet. But also I didn't get the screwdriver, so what's happening? Cool. Coffee world. Whoa!
Coffee world!
Didn't think she'd still be able to shoot. Crap. I can't even.
Shout it! 'Cause 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 'cause
Let's do it. Cool. See you latte. So unless I'm crazy, I just didn't find the screwdriver. Mocha the Moose. One morning during Coffee World's construction, a wounded moose was discovered taking shelter inside the Fresh Pot gift shop. Though limping from a leg injury, the wily moose proved too quick for a wildlife rescue. After a long and unsuccessful chase, everyone stopped for a much-needed coffee break, brewing up some of the Coffee World's finest. Before the first cup was poured, the moose appeared, drawn by the delicious aroma. He allowed himself to be treated in exchange for a steaming mug of what is now known as Mocha's signature blend. Since then, Mocha the Moose has become a beloved fixture of Coffee World, welcoming guests from across the country, as well as personally taste testing each of our roasts to give them the Mocha seal of approval. Guys are just begging to face the moose. Please let me know if you get that reference.
When you ask, Merceda will speak.
That almost sounded like some Bioshock type stuff. When you ask, Comstock will speak. The Hutari Well from 1913. Legends say this is the dwelling place of the evil water spirit, the Naki, who lures people to their watery graves. In the early days of Watery's history, this very well was where Amari Hotari, I'm gonna go with that, Amari Hotari hid the bodies of his victims with the help of his brother, Jacopi Hotari. It was only after Amari murdered his own brother, that their gruesome acts came to light. But was it madness or the spirit of Naki possessing Amari that drove him to murder, like he himself believed? Is there more to this well than meets the eye?
Can't be opened on this side.
Take that bad boy down. I'm like, that feels like there's something back here.
Cold stash.
What hides behind the smile? Another, no, that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say, is there any way that this is telling me where the screwdriver actually is? But that wouldn't make much sense, correct? Also, seriously, am I crazy though? Because I thought it told me the percolator is where I would find my screwdriver. And here I am, just running around, looking at numbers. Can I turn this on? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't.
No power. Must be a fuse box around here somewhere.
Oh. I can power it up and then I can turn it on. Okay, had to listen for a second. Sometimes you just gotta make sure it's just your footsteps you're hearing. Can I knock this over? I cannot. Well, I don't have a fuse, but I guess if there we go.
A fuse
Find
is
the fuse
missing.
back anyway.
Can't operate the ride without it.
Okay, used. Okay. I'll come back here for the Espresso Express. I'm enjoying this area. I definitely like this location. Tis creepy.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Fascinating. Somewhat confusing considering I went to where I was told to go and now I can't figure out how in the world I'm supposed to find how I'm supposed to get this screwdriver. But my main hope is that even though I didn't get the screwdriver, us coming backwards actually helped because I took out all those people anyway. So hopefully we won't be like double triggered.
Unleash your inner Wolverine. Oh wait. Oh shit. This is the right one. This is the right one.
That's funny. But then he left the recording in.
I hope you have a great time.
Okay. There must be like another exit or wherever the worker would be at. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Wow, I
They
saw
should get that gift shop open.
it was a circle and I managed to miss it. Alright, so we hit the gift shop, probably find a fuse in there. Hopefully don't fight anybody else, because we already fought a bunch of people on our way back. So everything should be good. I think that was just the ride. Okay. This screwdriver is going to be like the ultimate tool, because we're going to be popping everything open now.
Now where is that safe?
Bird from the commercial. Another one of the birds from the commercial. Another page. I actually think I want to read this one.
Sorry, we're out of Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More
Be right
coffee
back.
coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee world is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted, and then she was falling down, down, down into the shaft. The darkness opened up to swallow her.
She gone. Kool-Aid Jammers. This junk is trash. I had it for my daughter's birthday party, so I had a bunch left over. It's like drinking. It was like a diet pop. Like the first time I tasted it, I was like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good. It's a nice flavor." And the more I drink, the more I'm like, "This is like the equivalent of drinking diet pop." The first one tastes all right. The first sip of a diet for me is like, "Oh yeah, it tastes fine." Right after that is like, and there's the fakeness. Hey Yumo, heads up. Got another angry voicemail from a parent about her kid poking himself in the eye with one of the souvenir pucos. Whose grand idea was it to sell kids plastic knives in a coffee-themed amusement park? Anyway, all right, it was yours. Jeff, I need another moose favor. Mocha was doing just fine. He even got a glowing vet report. And then bam. Then they say it was a heart attack. I'm not blaming you. Maybe he just had a bad ticker. No tolerance for stimulants either. Okay. We're telling the kids that Mocha is taking a little vacation, but I could really use your help ASAP to maintain continuity. Do you have any more in stock? Thanks in advance, Emo. Oh, so they just got like... Was it, do you have any more in stock? I would assume that means more moose. Oh, I gotta find the key. Why did you change the damn password to the safe again?
What would Ilmo use for a code?
I thought it was Lookout Fixer Supplier. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid? Yako. Calm down. This one's easy. Tracker, Lookout, Cleaner. See? Not rocket science. Emo. Wow. Tracker, Lookout, Cleaner. What does that mean? That just straight up, that's just a knife. Super safe. Also, that moose looks like he needs some sleep. I know what that looks like. And this one is just, this was a little coked out right here. Coffee World. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so this is where the ultra nerd in me comes out, and I'm gonna go full screen for this for a quick minute. If they sold those foam fingers right there, I think I'd buy one. No need for a knife, but if it was a remedy knife, I might buy it. I might buy it. Who knows? Who's to say what I would and would not buy if Remedy were to make it real? Like, man, I really do regret not getting the Oh Dear Diner coffee mug. Don't ever use the mugs that I do have. I have quite a few, like some that I, just got in random ways, either as gifts or, through Loot Crate and stuff. Got quite a few, like, design-based mugs, and I rarely use anything, ever.
Coffee World staff.
Oh,
Hope
okay.
they're not all monsters now.
Okay. News of the week. Remember to bring your liability forms for Tuesday's Bring Your Dog to Coffee World Day.
The photos have stickers on them.
Excuse me. Congratulations to Thomas for completing his first year at Coffee World. As usual, this work anniversary earns you a free packet of freshly ground coffee. The percolator is unfortunately undergoing maintenance, but don't worry, we will fix it as soon as possible. Susan, lost and found. Stuart, maintenance. Thomas, ride operator. Victor, janitor. Nina, gift shop. Jonas, security. Probably Eunice. Lucy, caregiver. Robin, park walk around. And Anna, concession stand. Oh, okay. Show me what I need to do. Don't think screwdriver will work on this one. Stickers indicate how many years employees have worked. Stickers are next to, okay. Board listing staff of members and their job. No two employees share the same responsibilities. Hint emo left for the safe keyword. Does she just say the word? The note mentions 3 jobs: tracker, lookout, cleaner.
I need to open the safe.
Cool.
What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Zulma. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Yaku. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
Well, I mean, no offense, but yeah, I got that one already.
I bet Ilmo's the kind of guy who likes Sudokus.
Emo likes to get creative. Safe combo based off clues in gift shop. Got the key, but Coffee World staff are all taken. What the fuck? Wonder. Oh, I can't do the thing. Just in case. Cleaner something. I wish I could look at both at the same time. It would actually help me a lot. I could have just done that. I don't know why. I slowly walked around. Okay, I just have to look at the thing again. Nope. No, actually, right thing. Tracer, lookout, cleaner. Lookout, I would assume, is park walk around. Cleaner is obviously janitor. Tracker, I don't know why I just said tracer. Tracker, lookout, cleaner. So, cleaner. Oh, okay. 1, 126. Okay, tracker. Oh no, lookout would be this. All right, so 146. Boom.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the cult.
Crackers. And something on Rill. That's interesting. Also, did not find a fuse. And I don't think there's gonna be one in here. What is this? I missed a page. I do love that it tracks if you walk near something. Resident Evil, well, I think they started that with the Resident Evil 2 remake, if I'm not mistaken. I want to read this one too, honestly.
Scratch
definitely this
stalked
one.
through the forest. A terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him. His army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head.
I almost wore my Army of Darkness shirt. That would have been great.
To whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air.
My controller started to shake a little bit.
It called him. It called him on. Let the final deer fest commence.
That one I think is a little bit further ahead. I don't know what made her suddenly like turn towards the camera like that. Nope, that turns the whole camera. Unfortunate. I actually like this jacket. It definitely works with the crossbow on the back. Oh, definitely miss this. All of these really are out of order. Check. Point of interest and point of interest. You don't say. I also don't believe I noticed there being a stash, or not a stash, but a container. I forget that there's like this thing here. So when I like go to the map, I'm like, okay, let me zoom in. And I never realized like, oh yeah, there's a ring that you have to focus on first. It's not just your character. That's what I always, as soon as it goes on, I instantly assume when I zoom in, it's going to go straight to where the arrow is. And then I'm just over here and it's like, yeah, oh, whoops. Let me move that all the way over here. Also, I missed another effing manuscript page way back there. Fantastic. That's a New Game Plus thing, I think. Or depending on how things go, we got to come back here anyway. And also there. And odds are we'll still start way back, you know, back in town over here. So I might be able to just pick that one up later anyway. All right, so we'll do this. That's worth it. It did that. It registered that I went to the map. Oh, the actual well, perchance? Hello? I heard you died. Once again, to my right. What am I missing here? No. The flamingos? No. Speaking of flamingos, once again, you know, giant Remedy nerd stuff. I'm very excited for the Max Payne remake because I'm so curious what they're gonna do for like Lords and Ladies and Address Unknown. I'm so excited for that because I'm like, what's gonna happen with that? Like, I think of Lords and Ladies all the time. Just as a random, Lords and Ladies are that's like back when Remedy was doing Max Payne, they were still doing the live action stuff. It just wasn't obviously, you know, full on live action like they have now. But Lords and Ladies was like the live action show, so it would basically be done in stills. But it was Lords and Ladies, and then Address Unknown was basically the story of Max Payne, but with like a bit of an extra supernatural twist on it. Hold up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I took too long and I started respawning. Holy crap. Why is this stupid point of interest? Where are you? Also, I hope the container isn't just the fuse box. Goodness. I kind of think it is. Oh, no, there's a container right there. Maybe a fuse inside the container? That would be nice. Just happens to be right here. I kind of doubt it. Yeah. Can't say I hate it though. Okay. I just feel like I never need the batteries. I don't know if I'm ever get used to it. Every game does it. You are the thing that it zooms in on. You're the character. It's the arrow. It just zooms in on you. Not to mention the fact that this thing just be popping up in random spots too. So confusing. Really? I thought for sure that one was gonna work. I don't even know why I just did that. All right, what hides behind the smile? Where is that? It looks like an archway. Would it just be the entrance maybe? Or maybe this? But he doesn't have his hands out. Also, that looks kind of creepy. I think it's the skinny legs. I love how that's like some of their extra stuff. Like, let's put this board here in a cinder block, and we'll put this board on this tiny fence. I mean, they got these, of course, but it still is just like, that's their extra support. Risky business. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Lost cat. check the map, see where we are. See, why was it over there? What if this is blocked or just undiscovered? Oh no, it's just undiscovered. It's just the road. Although I think this will stop me from walking. Lighthouse Trailer Park. Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Or it will not stop me and I can just walk. Which I guess means we can just loop right around. Okay then. Where am I going here? Okay. I didn't realize that gave me the answer to look for the fuse in the Kabbalah Knights workshop. And I think it makes sense. We'll do that and then we'll come back out. So we'll finish everything off as far as the carnival. The Kabbalah Knights are here to help with all your float making needs. Free consultations. Deer Fest is just around the corner. Oh, the lighting. So good. Definitely gonna fight somebody here. Somebody or something.
I need bolt cutters.
Okay. Okay. Surprised that that's nothing. Shisha. Hall of the Kabbalah Knights. Why'd that happen? Made my ears perk up extra hard.
And that wraps up my list of favorite park benches in Bright Falls. And now, I just want to clear something up from our
Fuse.
broadcast.
Yes, please do.
An off-color joke of sorts about Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash. So I'm gonna give our dear friend Wendy a call so we can put an end to these silly rumors. And oh, it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy, hello.
Hi there, Pat.
That's not Wendy.
No, this is Jim Figamore. Remember, we were going to do the announcement today.
Oh, was that today? Listeners, we have Jim Figamore with us and the director of the Bright Falls Community Theater.
Brushed right over that, huh?
And I'm here to announce that the theater will be losing one of its most dignified thespians as I, Jim Figamore, will be running for mayor. Hold for applause.
Well, that's quite an announcement, Jim. Just let me find my notes here. I have some questions written down for you.
The real question is what happened to this town. Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders. And what's our reputation
Impressive
now?
bird feeders.
Haunted Bright Falls. Spooky Bright Falls. The world is laughing at us. And now all this business with the FBI? We need a mayor who can turn this town's reputation around. And nobody knows more about the role of mayor than I do. I played one in the theatrical production of Fiorello, to glowing reviews by Coffee World magazine. Mayor Setter is a joke. And you know what? I hear he kills cats.
Wow.
I said it.
Look, yeah, I said it.
Jim, this is a family show.
All those missing cats? The mayor did it.
Here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First,
What if his questions are weird?
what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky? Right. So it looks like these are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky.
He says the whole name every time.
The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake. pets are being murdered. And it's time for a change.
We did see 2 missing cat busters, so there's something with that. They tied that together for a reason.
Well, I actually had more. Jim Figamore and Pat Main signing off.
Can you even do that? Okay. Definitely brushed right over that though. Still no official answer. Good way to hide that from us. Now where is this fuse? Need bolt cutters to get in there. Okay, let's check out the float. It's marked for a reason, I guess, so. Check out the float. Otari swung the knife, stabbing again and again. Okay. Otari butchered his victim with his puko knife. Haunting laughter echoed up from the well. Okay, that just seemed like a classic thing. Like, if I turn around, am I, you know, is someone there? Mask. Well, I can't interact with them. So I'm still confused, actually. That's what it is. Can't interact, so I'm still confused. This somehow is nothing. Like this little lit table, even with like a page or a notepad, absolutely nothing, which honestly kind of blows my mind. It's like the one thing that grabs my attention. Everything else kind of fits in line, and then it's like, boom, there's just this little bit of orange right here. And somehow it's absolutely nothing. It's just set dressing. I doubt anything's in the porta potty. Random shopping carts. No more spooky music. Once the radio kicked in, it was like everything just calmed down. So if we had Alan, we'd probably just absorb the light and switch reality a little bit. What the heck am I doing here?
And another lunchbox.
Okay, that works for me. It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. Do, do, do. 17. Oh. So close. Alright, well, that was a nice find, at the very least. Nothing. Okay. I think it was this blowing in the wind, but I definitely thought somebody was walking up on me. Okay, got it. I think if we go to the lighthouse, we might actually get bolt cutters, and then we can do this. Because I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. I think I just can't do this right now. Granted, I could be wrong, and I could just be missing something, but I think that's what the case is here. We just can't do that yet. And I want to see what this dialogue is. When she probably would just say, like, this isn't the right way, or something like that.
I have things to do.
Okay.
And this is not the right way.
I was like, whoa, she can go in the water.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your Cho saga.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, I didn't... Okay. Let's Hold up. Oh. Cool. Nice cup of joe. Take first aid courses. Someone's life might depend on it. Cool. Alright, we'll hold off on that because this is like the actual main story beat. Yep, and we'll take ourselves right up to the lighthouse. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get to choose to make our way back, but it is possible that whatever we do here will just end the chapter and then it could just pick up somewhere else. Granted, we will be coming back here. That's guaranteed because we
Pick up those crochet dog sweaters at the Sunday market. And while you're there, go visit Wendy Davis and grab some of our sponsor's famous beef jerky.
This dude talking about the dead lady.
Got Deerfest. Oh, hold on now. We have a call coming in. Which button? Is that hello?
He's as confused as the old guy.
Wrong line. Hold on. Hello. You're on with Pat Maine.
Yeah, Gil Davis here.
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
And here we go.
Gil Davis on the line from our lovely sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky. Gil.
So here is an answer.
Crochet dog sweaters.
Is she dead? Oh, yeah, she's dead.
Just stop. Whatever this is you're doing, stop.
Well, I'm not sure I understand, Gil.
There's no such thing as Davis Family Beef Jerky. I don't sell beef jerky. I've never made beef jerky. I don't particularly like beef jerky. I'm getting crazy phone calls for jerky orders, day and night. You got confused old ladies all over this goddamn town on the hunt for imaginary beef jerky.
Well, this is even crazier.
Flavors like hickory teriyaki, which clearly isn't a thing.
If you don't sell beef jerky, then somebody needs to tell your lovely wife Wendy, because she's out there at the market every Sunday selling it.
Wendy is dead, Pat.
No, that's not right. I just saw Wendy at the market last weekend.
Wendy went missing 13 years ago, Pat. They found her body. She's dead. We're trying to make peace with that, and you're making it so much harder with all this goddamn beef jerky bullshit.
No, that's just not true. She's there. Every weekend, I see her there. This joke's gone far enough. Now go get Wendy on the line so we can have a laugh about this.
She's fucking dead, Pat. Stop.
Gil? I think we're out of time. Dog sweaters, Sunday market. And yeah, Pat Maine signing off.
This is very interesting. He's not immune like the last dude. Because in the first game, the guy that was on the radio, he was always reporting on everything. You even meet that guy at one point, actually. But he never appears to be having any of the issues like this guy is. My first watery visit. I'm staying near the Lighthouse Trailer Park, at a nice little spot just off the road. It's very quiet here during the day. At night, not so much. I've never been too nervous and can sleep through an earthquake, but here, I don't know, something just feels off. The animals act weird. They're restless at night, making weird noises and running away. And I could swear I hear someone moving around, circling. I'm going to give it one more night and then move on. Cursive. Actually, that stops before it says the move on part. Interesting. Probably this person that was here who is probably dead now. I just assume they're all dead. Or whatever you would classify the Taken as. Like, I don't know if I would count the Taken as undead. Oh, there's a couple of folk. What we got? 18, 20, He can throw stuff. Yep. Let's get simple first. Do this. That did not kill him like I was anticipating. Woo! Oh, I can't believe that missed. And you can get your bolts back. That's nice. Come on, I leaned into it. What the heck? Double what the heck? What am I at? Oh crap, I lost him. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, this. We can reload this real quick though. Yep, let's do this again. Also, she didn't actually reload it because I cut the animation. Okay. And the last one.
Apologize. Dark.
All right, got him. Okay. Officially out of handgun ammo. But we made it to the top. Everyone's done. Now we can... Damn, I was really hoping that was going to be a crate. If it ain't red, it ain't helping. But we made it to the lighthouse, and that's very nice. And... that is very useful.
Need the key.
Naturally. But we have another one.
There's a rhyme over here.
An old watcher of the sea before his demise cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. So he played trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight and havoc to wreak. And in doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. Old watcher of the sea. Cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. Oh, wait. This one might actually involve multiple things. Old watcher of the sea, before his demise, cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. Alright, let's get some Resident Evil music. Because I think we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna drop down to excuse me, the trailer, and then that'll be the end. Because I got about 45 minutes of space left. Plus, it's almost midnight anyway, so time to end it out. No watcher of the sea before his demise. So. Where's the road? Is nice. Watcher of the Sea. Let's just see. Let's move this over here. Just to see. Oh, okay.
That's not right.
Clearly. An old Watcher of the Sea. So I'd say he's old on the boat. Sort of a Crow Wolf hero. I think. Okay, hold on a second.
Nope.
Okay.
Keep trying.
An old Watcher of the Sea, the old wise person on the boat, before his demise, cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. So the trickster, he played a trick on the ocean deep. So that makes sense to me. Played a trick on the ocean deep. The waves to fight and havoc to wreak, and in doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. Yeah. Not much of the sea.
Ugh. Doesn't look right. Nah.
Doing it wrong. He lost his soul song. Oh. Okay, let's try old man here.
Thanks, Saga.
Trickster here. Yay! Yes. I don't know what happened. We'll leave the music up for a little minute. I didn't realize that that thing was way up in the corner.
Keep trying.
It has nice details, but it gives me the creeps. Holding the belly, a bit on the nose for my taste. What is that, a sledgehammer? Do wise old men usually carry those? One more for the Alex Caseys. This one I would assume is... Oh, no. The clicker wanted to make this horrific and the story come true. Art was there. The clicker would push run.
No.
Yeah, I forget that, but I'm like, yeah, let's just try. Scratch just needs the clicker to make his ending into reality. Can't let that happen. So clearly I activated someone. This fellow here. Oh, that was easy. That was like nothing. I mean, I know it was a shotgun. I just thought that he was going to be like a boss thing or something. Like just a little bit tougher. And also, I genuinely don't know what in the world I did. Oh. Was that us? Did we fix the bridge? Because he cursed the sea or whatever. So I think that's what we did. Oh, that's cool. Yes. That is what we did. Instead of having to run all the way around, you solve it and you get the bridge back. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's a nice little trick to have in there. It's pretty neat. Ooh. This might also be pretty neat if it gives me some handgun bullets. Ooh, 10 bullets, I like that. We'll stick with the shotgun for now since we got 14 total. Now we will complete our task. Get ourselves a nice cutscene, and what I can only imagine has to be the end of the chapter. Like there's just no way that we go through all this, everything that we've just done, and we're not at the end of the chapter.
Mercetter is not afraid of the rough questions.
And save. Man, you can find those buckets all over the place. Those are like the laundry bags that people have. Cutscene. Oh, the old gods.
Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Do I protect the old guards from the cultists?
Don't look like cultists.
They must have ended their tour.
That's not helping.
Which begs the question, where's Barry?
I don't feel like myself.
Tor.
Don't know how to fight it.
Uh-oh.
We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time.
It's so crazy. It's crazy to see them moving around like this.
The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here?
How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. It's so good to finally
Very
see
interesting.
you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin. And this is your long-lost Murderfive, Tor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather.
His patch.
I am the All-Father.
His patch said "Scratching Hag," which is from the Children of the Elder God song.
Crazy as everyone else.
Scratching Hag, Ricky Claus.
Just as
Mesh your crooked teeth.
I need to stay focused.
Taking slaves like ocean waves. Now feel the ocean seethe.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices.
Alright,
of
we're
all of our
gonna
custom design.
actually watch this one. Nope, wrong way. There we go.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club, winners of last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team, and you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things we can't show and tell. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends. Propose to your partner.
I like that the dialogue is.
And we don't do just Deerfest.
The text is different. The subtitles are different.
Gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your circus. Our floats will punch up any special occasion.
Oh man.
Why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers.
I was at Deerfest last year. The flows were pretty good. One of them was a swan.
People liked it. And there you have it. Award-winning floats now.
I don't think this is supposed to happen.
That will knock you off your feet.
I imagine it just glitched out on us, so. Cool. Is this my actual one? I mean, I just blew the door open. Oh, conversations.
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that. Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse-inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence? Did the horror story change their names to match mine? So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Well, so that's the name right there.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro.
I think.
She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our little Saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No, thanks.
That's funny. I didn't even think about their names.
Have you seen any strange people in
the last
Deer
13
Nest?
years, they've just been the old gods for me.
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things.
Very
when
interesting
you make your way
thing.
down the bottle. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay, never mind.
So this definitely makes it though like 100% official that everyone thinking that she's already been there is definitely just like the town being controlled. Easter eggs.
You think we missed Audie's show? Who cares? That depressing tango shit is bad for your head, bro. Too much truth in it. Drags me down. Hero's tango is uplifting.
There's another lunchbox.
You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. Also, I literally only needed one, and now we have it. Let's do this. Whoop.
The report of the shotgun rang in the air. The enemy fell. Saga felt a surge of new energy. She'd been dead tired before, but was ready for more now. She would get through this. She continued on.
That is so cool to do it that way. Granted, you gotta find them all. You gotta find all the upgrades to get all the dialogue, which is interesting. Make sure I got a bit more time. We can run around and explore. Yes, please. Okay, she won't take the handgun out.
That's
Don't
a
know why.
good deer.
Just clipping all through that thing. You can't do it in the house, that's why. It's the beast within. And the sideways spiral.
What time is it? Gotta head back to the bus soon, brother.
The demon duck.
Every chance he gets. We got time. Plum wants to stay on our good side.
Whoops. 10 signals. Something Morse code. And Morse code? Maybe that's what that says. Check some of the other trailers out. Oh, never mind. Once again, I guess this means we'll come back here. Yep, that's as far as we can go, and we do not have bolt cutters. So we shall return later. Which is actually really fun. Yep, let's grab that first. Yeah, I can't switch anything out here. I'll just simply put a no shooting zone until the cultist shows up, of course.
Reeks of booze. Addressed to me. From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories.
Washington Power. Make check payable to Washington Power, blah, blah, blah. I'll do one before February 22nd, 2018, 4802. Saga Anderson says,
This card has Mom's handwriting.
A little bird told me that it's your birthday, so be sure to give yourself some special treatment. I love you, Logan. Grandma F. I don't recognize the card, but that's definitely Mom's handwriting. So they will address to me. The bill is in my name, dated February 22nd, 2018. Claims he is my granduncle and that Tor is my grandfather.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, okay. So the story is giving me wacky relative now. Still, there's something off about these guys. So it is an interesting question because that is their names. Unless I'm crazy, that is their name. Anytime I ask Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are. Because if I'm not mistaken, that is their last names. And the connection could
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal.
Great grandparents. I imagine dad. Deer with the thermos. And that is also the very specific ride that we have to find a fuse for. Crap.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival and Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
Oh. Local girl drowns. Now the question is how...
No.
how far do you go
It's not true.
until
It's
it
just
actually
fucking
is
story.
reality?
It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this.
Yeah, see, she's walking out and I needed...
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon...
So if I can go back in the house, that'll be fantastic. Because I need to...
Mulligan?
I need some extra dialogue.
Hey!
Also, that's very unfortunate, because once it was like, yeah, they disappeared. So we're going to go back in here real fast. That's great, dude.
Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, I missed all this stuff too. Look at this. Probably missed some dialogue about that as well. The Plot Chickens. Murder at the Manor House. An Architectural Mystery by Margaret Formo. Because I know you love a good pun.
A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior.
Okay. Excellent puns for the comedy hen in your life. Wish I could just read
Did I
this
leave
thing.
the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Agent Anderson, our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Warm regards, Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Marrow. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I like this threatening theme in the background. Criminal Justice, a critical look at a broken system by R. Moreau. Both those names seem familiar to me. Photo of Tornado with the cultist. Okay. There we go. Torn and Odin are clearly friendly with the cult of the tree, not conclusively members. Fact and fiction. Do 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 do.
No, Logan's not dead.
Interesting. This is just a story trying to hurt me. It's not real. Nope. I like that. In this story, I took a leave of absence from the Bureau. Looks like it was a present. Are we close? And utilities. Alright. And this right here. The Kind Stranger. The Very Old House. The Ribbon-Hearted Girl. Nordic Tales
The
and
Nordic
Folklore.
Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little.
Connie Chu, The Wildlife of the Pacific Northwest.
Bon. Logan used to love her music.
True Colors 2018 tour.
Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Junior Federal Agent. Congratulations to the Bureau's newest recruit, Logan Anderson. You have successfully completed Junior Agent training. Date 8/15/2018. Signature, Logan Anderson. Actual mementos. Oh, sweet. I was not 100% certain on that. Maybe Wake can't invent wholly new ideas. Has to use what already exists. That's still for later. Let's check out the Night Springs. New season coming soon. Old Gods of Asgard. To Logan. Keep on shining, little rock star. Your proud great-granddad and great-grand-uncle. The old gods of Asgard. Alright. Let's make this quick. Oh, hold on. Unfortunate, but once they were like, yeah, they disappeared, I'm like, ah, they're what? Okay. Oh, he left. I mean, I'm sure he's just at the, did I go back here yet? I did not. Oh, there's like stuff back here.
But it's not broadcasting. That green light is supposed to be red. Yeah, which light? This one here. Donna's grandson wrote down instructions for me, but I can't for the life of me remember where I put them. You sure you're not on the
This dude is amazing.
Green means off, red means on, or was it? No, that's right. I need a red light here. Have you tried just
Normally red does mean that you're recording or broadcasting. That's like the one time red is actually like you're good to go.
I'm gonna call Donna's grandson.
This has got to be the funniest one for like the most serious music ever.
No, you didn't. I was still on the line.
Can we get Tappy over?
Oh my goodness.
I need to call Donna's grandson.
Must be all this rain botching up your connection.
That doesn't even make sense.
Up that bunker out back could flood again. A girl drowned in that bunker last time it flooded.
No, that girl drowned in Cauldron Lake.
Wrong. That was the Anderson girl. Different girl.
Can we please focus on making the green light red?
What about this button here with the sticky note that says on off?
Yes, that's the one.
And
Okay,
off.
Let's press that and see if it...
Amazing. Dear Mom, as I promised, I'm writing to you now that we've settled in. We're doing great and busy as ever. The big city. Jim's working hard and landed a promotion. We're going to celebrate by going to a hot new restaurant that Connie recommended. Laura's doing well in school. She'll have her pick of any college with the grade she's been getting. So proud of my little girl. I've been busy making our apartment into a home. Training staff plus shopping for furniture. Who knew finding a decent chaise lounge would be so hard? All going well. Don't you worry about us. Hope all is well with you too. Love, Megan. Not exactly the big city. What if he just busted in here? Like, well, I'm just kind of strolling around finding random things. What if it was just here? Old fridge out back. There's actually quite a bit of stuff to explore in this area. Oh, well, I guess that was the end. Never mind. I wasn't sure how that was about to play out. I'm like, hold on a second. All right, we'll be done here. I got 16 minutes worth of time. All right, search both those houses. Can't go any further, so we come back later. At some point, we gotta find some bolt cutters. This looping, mana. Oh, there he is. We're gonna
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Oh my god. That one scared the crap out of me. That one actually got me for real. They haven't done it in so long, I just...
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Actually, you know what? Might as well, huh?
From the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Hold up. Oh man, for half a second I thought that was Nice Springs. We'll go all the way to the end here. Hello, I've seen some of your place. Some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. Yako has kids. Charlie. Hi, Uncle Emo. Hope you're well. Charlie and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlie wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird. The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up somebody's ass if you all keep making a mess. Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna right now. Sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but BYOB. Emo. This is crazy with this music just looping. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Emo. And who would pick mustard over ketchup? Emo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. Hi, Emo. I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I'm assuming that means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all condiments are welcome, of course. Emo.
Locked.
They
must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Big old fork and a big piece of cake. Also, they're just like not here. Not the way I thought they would be, at least. Oh, would you look at that? All right, so what I'm gonna do is end it here before we get into the whole boss fight. I'll just come back here once I load up the game because I got like 9 minutes worth of space left. So I definitely have to do a whole lot of reworking of things and all that good stuff. So we'll end it here. Had fun with it. End it here for now. I won't be able to play for I mean, honestly, if you're watching the recording, it won't make a difference. It'll probably be out fairly soon because I still haven't even uploaded episode 3 of Spider-Man as the time of actually doing this. But I got my daughter with me for the rest of the week, so Halloween's like my last pit stop of time to get the scares. Got one giant jump scare right at the end there because they hadn't done it in so long, and typically when they do it, it doesn't really get me. I don't know, like it got me like obviously in the very beginning of the game, and then that one I just wasn't expecting, and I don't know why it hit me. Like they do that a bunch, but I don't know, right there for that one specifically just hit me really hard. So I don't really know why, but for some reason it did. But definitely having fun with it. I love the amusement park location. It's once again another, like I like the fact that the maps are really wide open like this, where you can travel, and it's less linear than the first game, where it was like, you know, you'd have definitely big locations. And even if you look back at like the original game, they talk about that, how the first game was initially meant to be like open world, but then they had to like cut it up. But you can still kind of feel that when you play the game, and it's like you go from this point to that point way over there. But that's kind of how it was. It was like they had to cut it up, but you still go from point A to point B, and it's like really long stretches of stuff. But in this, you get to explore. Like the maps are still really big for sure, because there's a buttload of like extra stuff to do. Like if you went from like point A to point B, like here's the story, and then you just run and do that, you can get through it a lot faster for sure. But you go looking around, especially like I did in the first episode, where it was like I spent nearly 2 hours because I was just running around the entire forest trying to find literally every single thing I could. So I like how they have that sort of open structure, you know, coming to the shop before I was actually supposed to, because I thought, oh, well, we just go around. I just assumed that it was a part of like a little side mission thing to get the fuse. And then it's like, oh, that's actually a big part of, you know, like you have to wait to even be able to go in there to do like the side mission thing, which might end up being important actually, because just the attachment of it saying you have to find the fuse in the workshop, but also the fact that that specific ride was the one that was in the drawing. Somehow that might be important, I don't know. But I like everything we're finding so far. We did find out officially Saga is a real person. It's that the world is warping around her because of the dark place and what happened in Bright Falls. And I guess, Scratch making the story as dark as it is to try to keep her from being able to help Alan. So that's very interesting. And I'm very curious where that's gonna go. And I think after this, once we solve this next step, I'll jump back again, depending on what happens, depending on the tease that we get with Saga's next like chunk of the journey. Depending on how that goes, we might play with her again, but I might just switch back and forth as we go through it and be like, all right, here's one giant chunk for her, one giant chunk for Alan. That might be how we end up playing it, but it also just depends on like what little random mysteries we get. So as of now, definitely still enjoying the game. I love the fact that we're at the point where we can switch, and I'm excited to see what happens next. I assume we're gonna have this double boss fight with Mulligan and the other dude, so we'll see what ends up happening, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this wild journey with Alan Wake, because it's definitely been fun for me, and all the random references and like seeing the patch where it said, you know, like I said, the scratchy hack thing, that was super cool. So I'm loving all the things that are like, hey, I know that because of the song and this and that. So I'm having an effing blast with this game. But hope you guys are enjoying as well. Of course, if you guys have any comments, definitely put them down in the comment section below. Gonna end things out here. I don't know if this one actually has the music on it like it's supposed to, but we'll definitely find out. It does. That's good. That's good. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I will see you guys in a couple of days.
Ouch!